need a visa. I'm speaking Arabic, I mean not orange whip. Baby, don't force it, I know we foreign.
Hi beauty babes, welcome back to my channel. Thank you guys so much for coming back. If this is your very first time checking me out, then stop what you're doing and go ahead and hit that subscribe button right down below. It really helps your girl out. And don't forget to hit that bell notification so you can be notified every single time that I upload. So to get started with this video, this is going to be my first trimester recap. If you guys haven't seen my I'm pregnant video, then I will leave a card somewhere up here and down in the description box. So don't mind me, I have things written on my iPad in case, you know, I forget everything, because pregnancy brain is a real thing nowadays. I swear to God, I did not believe it until I got pregnant. Pregnancy brain is definitely like a thing. I forget everything and it bothers me all the time. So yeah. So by the time you guys are seeing this, I just finished my first trimester. Alhamdulillah, everything went really well. You know, I had things that happened here and there, but I'm definitely not complaining. I know there's plenty of people who have it a lot worse, so alhamdulillah, I had it really, really well. When I first found out, I was 5 weeks pregnant already, so I was very, 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 very tired. I slept a lot. When I actually found out I was pregnant, we were on vacation, or we were heading to vacation. Sorry, I'm also thirsty a lot. So we're heading to vacation, so I definitely slept a lot. I was really tired. I feel like I'm still kind of tired. I was never like a nap person, you know, in my life at all, but definitely once I got pregnant, I do take a lot more naps, and sometimes I just need to lay down. But yeah, so I'm just gonna kind of tell you guys, you know, roughly when I was 6 weeks, my morning sickness started. And honestly, I think anybody that's pregnant will tell you, I don't know why they call it morning sickness. Mine was not morning at all. Like, it came out throughout the whole day, but it was really, really, really bad at night. It would start at like 7 or 8 p.m. and it would last till like 11 or midnight, which kind of made it impossible for me to sleep early, even though I was really tired. Yeah, so my morning sickness was just, it was bad. But I do have to say, alhamdulillah, once again, I did not throw up. I think I threw up one time, and I think that was like week 8 or 9. And that's just because of some of the food. But yeah, alhamdulillah, I wasn't throwing up. I just got really, really nauseous. I, you know, told myself like, oh, if I throw up, I would feel so much better. But obviously my sister and my sister-in-law, who both been pregnant, kind of told me like, no, you don't. You still feel sick. So the fact that I was just nauseous all the time was just, you know, insane and horrible. And I also had slight cramping. If you guys, I'm not going to get into it, but if you guys kind of watch my I'm pregnant video, it kind of explains a little bit more about the cramping. But yeah, I've kind of had cramping throughout the whole 12 weeks. But, you know, it's nothing unbearable. It's very mild. So that was my 6 weeks. So weeks 7 through 10. Now, I didn't keep like you know, weekly journal or anything. I don't think I'm going to do that. I'm gonna kind of just bulk together some of the weeks and, you know, kind of tell you guys what happened. But yeah, so weeks 7 to 10, my morning sickness got really, really bad. And like I said, it would come in the evenings. And it just got to a point where it was just happening every single day. I tried everything for it. I tried the Prego Pops, the ginger candy, but I think the only thing that helped me was lemon and salt. And I had to kind of be careful with that because I did not want to get heartburn. Because as you guys know, I mean, when you're pregnant, you really can't take a lot of any medication. So I really didn't want to cause myself some heartburn and then not be able to take meds. Thankfully, you know, I'm 12 weeks now. My morning sickness has stopped. I'm hoping that, you know, it just stops and it doesn't come back. I also had lower back pains, and once again, I had cramping. But like I said, it wasn't anything that was unbearable. I'm kind of sort of used to having cramps all the time. Just normally I would take ibuprofen for it to use a heating pad, but you can't do either one of those. The doctor did recommend if, you know, I could take Tylenol, but I think I took it once, it didn't work. So for me, it's like there's no point of taking meds. You know, if the meds are not gonna help, there's no point of me taking them. And that's just how I felt. So yeah, so I just didn't take it. If I had cramps, I would just lay down. At 11 weeks, my morning sickness got a lot better. It actually started to go away. And like I said, I'm 12 weeks now and it's completely gone. I started having cramping and I was spotting for one day. I called my doctor and they said that's kind of normal for, you know, people to spot as long as you're not, you know, heavily bleeding, which the spotting was just like 30-40 minutes and then it kind of went away. But anybody that's pregnant knows that when you see blood, you kind of get freaked out. So that's exactly what happened to me. Got freaked out, but you know, alhamdulillah, I had my mom and my sister and my husband there, and you know, they just reassured me that everything was okay. But when it came to the cramping, I finally kind of talked to my doctor and was just like, well, I have cramping all the time, so like, what do I do about it? And he's like, there's nothing you can do about it. He said, now unfortunately, because I have endometriosis and I've had surgeries and I have a lot of scarring, you know, internally and down there, you know, like where the baby's growing and stuff, a lot of women just have cramping and that's normal, but for me it's gonna hurt a lot more because as my stomach gets bigger, as the baby grows, they're gonna be kind of pulling on the scars, and that's what's kind of causing my cramping. And there's nothing that, you know, he can do about that. There's nothing that nobody can do about that. So just kind of deal with it as best as I can. But yeah, it's for me, it's not normal cramping. Yeah, alhamdulillah, it's getting better. And I also got migraines. Now, I've always had migraines and they just, you know, I take meds for them, they get better. But these migraines have been so bad to the point that at one day I honestly did not get out of bed. Like, that's how bad it was. It made me throw up from the migraines. It was just insane. So yeah, like I said, I had migraines. Horrible, unbearable. Alhamdulillah, they went away. I'm like so thankful that they went away, because they just got to the point where I was getting migraines every single day at 3 p.m. No reason, you know, no amount of, like, the coffee I drank, I even took Tylenol for it, like nothing was helping. So I just got to the point where I'm just like, you know what, I'm just gonna like YOLO and just go through it, because if none of that stuff is helping, then there's really no point. Another topic I want to talk about was food cravings. Now, I haven't necessarily had like any food cravings or urges, but I developed in, I want to say 9 or 10 weeks, that I could not stand chicken. Now, you know, normally I have a lot of food allergies, so chicken was one of the only meats that I ate. But yeah, I couldn't stand the smell of chicken. The first time I threw up, the one and only time I threw up from my morning sickness, was because of the chicken. I had ordered some pizza and had some chicken on it. I took a few bites. It made me nauseous. Then my husband was eating some chicken strips, and just the smell of it just made me just throw up. Yeah, but other than that, the only thing that I'm craving is fruit. Like, I mean, overall, I liked fruits in general, but now it's kind of like I eat a bowl of strawberry in one sitting. I will eat a bag of grapes in like 30 minutes. It's insane. But yeah, like, I'm just obsessed with fruits, any type of fruit. And it's crazy because when my sister was pregnant with my nephew, she had an obsession with salad. All she ate was salad. And now I feel like, I was like, hey, maybe I'm going down the same path as you with, you know, the healthy eating. But yeah, I've noticed that I crave more salty than sweet. Like, everything has to be like salt and vinegar. It has to have salt in it. So I definitely do crave a lot more salt than sweet. I've been craving mangonadas a lot more usual than normal. Also, another thing I wanted to talk about was, and I feel like nobody tells you this, but nobody tells you that your boobs start itching like crazy. Like, the rest of my body, okay, I get my stomach, you know, I try not to scratch it because of the stretch marks and stuff like that, but they're genetic, so there's nothing you can do about it. But yeah, my boobs get itchy all the time. It's insane. And I feel like there's things that like everybody tells you, but there's certain things that nobody tells you. I don't know where I left it off. My camera overheated, so I needed to give it a little break. But yeah, so another thing that's been happening is I've been having a lot of breakouts, like down my neck and like my chest and stuff like that. I mean, you can't see it on camera, But yeah, which is very, very unusual for me because I only have breakouts when I like sleep with my makeup, or like, you know, I forgot to like fully do my face routine and stuff like that. So that's a little weird. But I guess that's all part of being pregnant. But yeah, so like I said, so overall, once again, alhamdulillah, you know, this, my first trimester has not been a hard trimester. You know, I've had things that here and there, like I just explained to you guys, but overall, alhamdulillah, alhamdulillah, it has not been a horrible, you know, and I'm hoping that this is an indication of the rest of my pregnancy. So yeah, I'm kind of excited for what my second trimester brings. I hear a lot of people say, you know, you get this burst of energy, you have a lot more, you know, less symptoms and stuff like that. So yeah, I'm excited to kind of see what my second trimester has in store for me, because I know there's a lot of people out here. I know personally there's a lot of people who have it a lot worse than me. So, you know, alhamdulillah, I'm definitely thankful that, you know, mine hasn't been that bad. So now I kind of want to get into all the things that I've kind of bought and been using towards my first trimester and my pregnancy so far. So the first things first, I said the Prego Pops. I'm gonna leave a picture for everything because honestly I'm just too lazy to go grab everything. Yeah, so the first thing is the Prego Pops, and I got them from Amazon, and I'll leave everything down in the description box as always. But yeah, so the Prego Pops didn't really work for me. I feel like at the beginning they kind of sort of worked, but you know, the more my nausea got worse, it kind of didn't. I mean, it was helpful, but not as helpful as I thought it would be. Oh, sorry. Next thing is the ginger candy. I got that from Amazon too. That was not helpful at all, like not at all. So yeah, the other thing I got was Taifu oil. It's like an essential oil. It's good for your migraines. I really like it. I feel like it worked for my migraines, but the only thing was you had to keep applying like every hour, 2 hours. So that was just kind of annoying. So yeah, but overall, it definitely, like if my migraine was really, really intense, it definitely did, you know, decrease it severely. So I really like that. The next thing was a body pillow. I got that early, yeah, I want to say like about 7 or 8 weeks. I'm already showing a lot more than I thought I would, or a lot of people would. Yeah, I'm gonna go ahead and insert a picture somewhere here on the screen of actually my 12 weeks today. Yeah, so I'm already showing. So I sleep on my back. No, normally I sleep on my sides, but it just gets really, really uncomfortable. So I've been sleeping more on my back, which I know everybody tells me that, you know, it's not something I'll be able to do long term. But yeah, so I went ahead, I got the body pillow. I love it. It helps me. It's like the most amazing thing ever. Another thing I got was bio oil. The bio oil has been helping with my dryness. I get really, really dry all over my body a lot. So I've been putting bio oil every morning and every night around like my belly and other parts of my body. That's it for, you know, all the things that I got and that were helpful for me for my first trimester. If you guys have any suggestions, you know, moving forward, if you guys have any questions, then go ahead and leave me a comment. But yeah, overall, you know, I'm really, really excited for this journey, and I will continue to say that. Alhamdulillah, I thank Allah for, you know, allowing me to be on this journey and to, you know, experience motherhood and pregnancy. I know there's a lot of people out there that don't get the chance to do that, so it's definitely something that I'm grateful for and I'm thankful for, and I'm not taking it for granted. So yeah, if you guys want to come along my journey and kind of see me go through my pregnancy, just go ahead and be sure to hit that subscribe button and turn on your post notifications so you can be notified every single time that I upload. If you guys enjoyed this video, don't forget to give me a big thumbs up. I will catch you guys in the next one.